So the model I'd like to talk about today and introduce is this notion of a secure enclave. So the secure enclave is actually not a new idea. When you think about the financial systems, like your ATM systems, when you think about online transactions, when you think about government networks, these are all examples of secure enclaves. And what the secure enclave really is a self-contained world where it has its own routing, DNS, own encryption. So it's a very easy to understand and well-proven security model, because basically all of the components you need for connectivity exist inside the enclave. So for applying this model to automotive, what we don't want to do is just have one enclave, right, where everybody fits in, because as we discussed, this is where there's a high risk of cyber attack. Imagine one of the 20 people creating software gets malware and it spreads through all of the other applications, right? So what we want to do is come up with an enclave model where we have a secure process in the vehicle connected to a secure process on a cloud over a dedicated application layer encrypted infrastructure. So very simplistically, one of the things people have talked about, including Delphi, is they're expecting almost 100 independent software systems in the vehicle. You know, mapping, infotainment, imaging. So imagine for each of those processes we have a completely independent network, a secure enclave that connects that process to one or more cloud processes. And what this means is, if we have a breach in one, the breach does not spill into the other ones. What's also nice about it is because these networks are different, we can have different entitlements, we can have different digital certificates, we can even have different IP addressing, we can use any combination of v4 or v6 addressing. We can also make them short-term. For example, one of the things you talked about is maybe adding a new application, letting the driver wants to test something like a performance app, you know.
Right.
Maybe that would now go into a secure enclave just by itself and wouldn't really interrupt the other applications. So using a secure enclave security model is definitely the right way to do it. It's proven, and it's actually very easy to understand. So the question becomes, is, well, this is great. There's a lot of secure enclave gives us partitioning, but how do we set up so many different secure connections between processes in the vehicle and processes in the cloud? I mean, this seems kind of hard. Well, this is where software-defined perimeter comes in.